It's very comforting. It's very familiar. Very. It's like comfort food, and I just know it, and I really like it. And it still sounds. This is what every older person says. Is that it still sounds new to me. Like it's fresh because it was fresh when I discovered it for myself.
Yeah.
And so it always feels like that. It felt like do you have siblings? You have any
I do.
brothers or
I
sisters?
have a little sister,
A
3
little
years
sister.
younger. Yeah.
Okay. So like I have two older sisters
Uh-huh.
and like I listen to whatever they probably listened to, and I like some of that stuff that they liked when they were young or when they were in high school, and then I would listen when I was a kid. But then like when you get to that age, in your teens, when you like start discovering like, oh, here's music for me from
Yeah.
people close to my age or just a little bit older. Like those are the people I'm still stuck on, is the people who seem new to me then. They still seem new to me now. But I got to find new stuff.
But that amazes me because I don't know if you can relate to this, but there's this like heartbreaking moment in time when you realize that you're listening to a certain song that you knew just like gave you the chills when you
Uh-huh.
first listened to it. But that
Yeah.
chill goes away over time because you
Goes
listen to
away.
it. Yeah, it's just like, oh my gosh, I would do anything to go back to that time when I first listened to this song, this track, and it was like mind blowing. And you never get
There's
that.
You never get it again. It's
No.
like when people say like, if it's drinking or drugs, there's a saying that like, you're always chasing that first high
Oh,
or that
yeah.
first drunk or whatever.
Yes.
And I feel like that's similar to music, where when you hear that new song and you're like, this is my favorite song, and I can't imagine ever getting sick of this. Did you have So I'll ask you for an example. If you don't have one, that's okay. But when you say about like, oh, that new feeling of you're so excited and it has these is this emotional impact on you. Can you name moments or bands or songs where you like distinctly remember, oh man, this is a thing for me right now?
So I used to, and it's not as much now, but I used to listen to a lot of like Coldplay, like even
Sure.
recently. Yeah, I love Coldplay. And there was like this one song called Hypnotized by them. It's like this really like scenic, beautiful track that's just like very chill and very like, and it's one of those tracks that just escalates and builds up over time, and it just
Yeah.
like boom, it's like an emotional explosion in the end, you know.
Yeah.
And I remember this moment where I was listening to that track like at the beach side, and
Uh-huh.
it was like I was sitting alone at a harbor, just like high up on like one of those like rocky harbor thing walls.
Sure. Sure.
And it was like I got to that climax moment of the song, just staring out into the horizon with nothing but clouds and some seagulls flying around. And it was like I burst into tears a little bit.
Yes.
Just all
I would have
alone.
cried.
Yeah.
I feel like I know that song. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, but they do say that like music takes you back in time, you know, into certain moments when you were listening to them.
Like
It's like a
like
little,
nothing else.